In this video, you'll learn how to effortlessly transform your podcast episodes into captivating Instagram posts and maximize the potential of this social media platform to promote your podcast. By the end of the video, we'll give you a simple schedule for posting every day of the week so you can get started with consistent posting right away and watch your engagement and following grow. So how can you repurpose your podcast for Instagram and build a presence on the platform? For video podcasts, most marketeers agree that turning your longer episode into bite-sized snippets is one of the best content strategies for Instagram. This involves trimming down segments of your episodes and sharing them as brief clips in your reels that you can also send to your stories. Look for moments in your episode when you and your guests share quick motivational stories, offer practical tips, and have funny exchanges that can entertain your audience. Segments that feature strong or divisive viewpoints also ramp up comments and engagement, which in turn helps the algorithm extend your reach. So, it's a smart move to design your podcast script with repurposing in mind, setting up chances to craft engaging clips to share on social media. Just keep in mind that Instagram Reels have a 90-second limit. If your podcast is audio only, you can still establish a presence on visual platforms like Instagram by creating audiograms. These are visual representation of your podcast audio that typically feature images, animations, and subtitles, turning your content into something that's visually engaging. To create short podcast clips and audiograms, you can use an AI tool like Podsqueeze that automatically breaks down your podcast episode into key segments and creates clips with subtitles all ready to be exported with just one click. Quote images are another popular format for repurposing podcast content on Instagram. Look for quotes in your podcast episodes where either you or your guests share personal stories or insights that could evoke an emotional response from your audience. You can use Podsqueeze to transcribe your podcast and automatically find quotes you can export as image with one click. Whenever you share a clip, audiogram, or quote image on Instagram, don't miss out on the chance to tap into your guest's audience to broaden your content's reach. Drop a direct message to your guests, let them know their episode is up, and kindly ask if they'd be willing to share it with their following. Another approach is to tag them right in your post's description. This not only alerts them, but also means your post shows up in their tagged feed. Or, even better, set up your content as collaboration posts. When creating a new post, go to Identify People and click Invite Collaborator. If they accept, your content will appear directly on their main feed too, doubling your exposure. And remember to sprinkle relevant hashtags into your post description to make sure it lands on those who are most interested in your niche. Now, Instagram is a social media that really values consistency, and posting every day has actually been linked to an increase in engagement and followers. So here's an easy to follow weekly plan to make sure you've got daily content for Instagram, all by repurposing your podcast. Day 1, begin the week with a few snaps posts. Share a photo of your podcast setup, you gearing up for your show, or a picture of you with your guest. Offer a sneak peek of the behind scenes. On day 2, announce your newest episode and include a hook to pique your audience's interest. On day 3, share a short clip or an audiogram of your latest episode. On day 4, share an image with an inspiring quote. On day 5, post a second clip from your latest episode. On day 6, condense your episode into key takeaways for sharing as a carousel. On day 7, you could rest. Then plan the week ahead for repurposing more podcast content on Instagram. You should keep in mind that crafting an impactful social media strategy doesn't happen overnight. It's a process of trial and error where you'll have to play around with various types of content, track how your audience engages with them, and take a close look at your competitors to see which tactics are more successful for them and might work for you too. Consider introducing different types of content on a regular schedule, such as every 2 weeks, including giveaways or exclusive posts that your audience needs to engage with to unlock. Share your podcast's milestones, try hosting live sessions, featuring Q&As, and keep an eye on your reach and engagement to learn what works best so you can scale it. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more actionable podcasting tips. See you next time. Bye for now.